They call Maradona the heartbeat of the railway tracks here in Sri Lanka, but today it's the heartbeat of Sri Lanka Schools Rugby. Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026 Cup segment penultimate week, but this game means so much more. Zahira College taking on Trinity College here at Zahira College grounds in Maradona, and all roads today lead to Maradona and all tracks lead to Maradona as we prepare for this spectacle of a game. Two teams who are the closest to each other according to a lot of the pundits who've been talking about these two teams will be taking each other on. Zahira unbeaten in the second round. Trinity unbeaten this season. Who will go all the way? We will have to wait and see. Joining me in the comment box is Abid Jamil and the absolute veteran SW Chang. Very warm welcome to you, gentlemen. It's going to be a crack-a-lacking affair.
It's going to be an absolute thriller, and how the weather plays off is going to decide what this game is going to be like. But right now, it is absolutely pelting here, 35 degrees Celsius, and it's not pelting rain, it's the sunshine that is really blazing here on the Maradona turf here at Zahira College. And how the wind plays out here at Zahira College is also going to be interesting, because these two teams are known for how they kick. It's going to be a game of tactical awareness and how each other cope with the tactics that they put forward. And I have with me SW Chan and SW Chan as well in the commentary box. It's going to be a very interesting game.
Hi everyone. Yes, it's going to be very, very interesting. The hype before the game was so high that it brings down virtually what they were calling it a curtain to the season, but I'm not sure about that.
Well, week 8 so far, we've had two fixtures. St. Thomas's College put their best foot forward against Sri Sumangala, 42 points to 10, 6 tries and 6 conversions for the Thomians that have woken up late in this Dialog Schools Rugby League. Thurston College went down to St. Joseph's College in the most important plate segment fixture. So St. Joseph's College put themselves at pole position, and then 3 cup games, all 3 coming to you live on the Papare today. The first game is this one, Zahira College taking on Trinity at the Zahira College grounds. Royal College taking on St. Peter's College for the BC Angie Trophy at the Royal College Sports Complex, and Wesley taking on Isipatana. All 3 cup games, and then 1 plate game in Ananda College taking on St. Anthony's, and Kingswood taking on DS Senanayaka College in the first game that will be played at Bogambara in this season. And the next 2 games as well, Sudarshana, on the 21st, Science taking on Mahanama, Prince of Wales taking on Lumbini. Important, but not for the right reasons. Important to see who will not get relegated.
That's right, and why it's important, Abid, is in this format up until the very end, for every single school there will be something to play for. Now these teams, like you mentioned, are not in ideal positions. They're battling not to get relegated, but every team will have purpose on all the games that they play, and that's wonderful in this format. As we take a look at the crowd that is gathering up, plenty expected. All corners will get filled up here as we have our co-commentator sibling Bilal Yusuf. I believe he is involved with the strength and conditioning of the Zahirian outfit as well. And there has been massive interest from all parties on this game, Zahirians, Trinitians, and also the neutrals as well. As we take a look at the cup points table, Trinity right on top, SW alongside Zahira College, who have also managed to come into this cup segment second round unbeaten. So very, very interesting clash. St. Peter's will be taking on Royal today for the Angry Trophy. Royal haven't been, except for that Thomian trophy, they don't have anything to show so far. Isipatana taking on Wesley, going to be a very interesting one, but Trinity, Zahira, Peters still with a mathematical, realistic chance of winning the league.
Yes, Sudarshan, I'm going to put you on a bit of a spot here. I'm sure you can get out of it. Tell me, Trinity unbeaten from the rounds, plus they remain unbeaten. Zahira lost 1 game to St. Thomas's, but come second round, the side that has lost 1, the side that has not lost any are on equal points. It doesn't look, when I mentioned this today in the morning to some of my friends, they said, what's the catch? They can't understand that.
The reason being, you only bring forward points that same team that comes into the segment with you, the points that you earned against that team is the only points that you carry forward. So Zahira managed to beat Royal, who got selected to this segment from their group, and they carried forward points, a win from that game. We'll come back to that and explain a little bit more to you about that after this commercial break.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මා ගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
අබාන්ස් ෆ්‍රිජ් කියන්නේ අබාන්ස් ෆ්‍රිජ් කියන්නේ පවුලට හරිම ෆ්‍රිජ් එකක්. අබාන්ස් ෆැමිලි එකට හරියන අපේ රටේ ෆ්‍රිජ් එක.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh.
Let's KFC! Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Cavani.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
When the world says no access.
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මා ගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right. Real energy.
හවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
It's the Zahira College grounds that will host arguably or possibly the most important game in this year's Dialog Schools Rugby League. Both teams are out for their warm-up. Trinity College have just concluded their warm-up and they went off screen back into the sheds to get their jumpers on. But how important is this game, Sudarshan? It's the most important game for both these teams, probably in their lives, that these boys are going to play.
Well, I think Trinitians will argue against that as we take a look at the results so far. Every single game for them has been important. Lumbini brushed them aside. The hometown rivals Antonians haven't been able to beat them for over a decade. Sri Sumangala College posed some questions early in that first half. Sri Sumangala in that first round was a different team to Sri Sumangala who's competing in the second round. DSN Ananayaka College, muddy, wet, difficult conditions at Police Park, 41 points to 10. Trinity brought in a lot of the replacements in the second half. At Isipatana, at Havelock Park, a lot of the people talk about how hostile Maradana will be, but trust me, it's not going to come close to how Havelock Park can be when there is a green machine on full swing. But Trinity delivered 36 points to 12 against Wesley, who have been very disappointing. Trinity delivered a masterclass, 43 points to 10, and against their hometown rivals, I beg your pardon, against their arch rivals in an absolute paddy field, Trinity ran in 48 points to 15 and will come here with confidence, especially having played 7 and won all 7 convincingly.
Well, convincingly, you say. More than 20 plus points in every single win. But there's a win that Trinity have in this season that is less than 20 plus points, and that is against this team that has just the one loss, and that's against St. Thomas's, that is not in the cup segment. So 6 wins for Zahira College and just the one loss, but they don't carry the points forward of the loss because St. Thomas's are not in the same segment. Against Kingswood College, 20 points to 15, started the season slow, a win against Science, but then it started taking shape when they beat Royal College 29-26. It was a bit larger than that, the gap. Royal College disallowed a try in the end for stepping into touch. Zahira managed to get a very, very historic victory for their team, and then the loss against St. Thomas's College in this ground, at this ground rather, which will be at the back of their minds, but they'll want to shake that off. Against Thurston College, 36-28, a close game. Against St. Peter's, another close game, and the only game that wasn't close for them was against Wesley College. And how do they front up against a Trinity team that has completely blown away every single opposition that has come their way?
W is going to be a very interesting one. Back in the days, Zahira used to be a force to be reckoned with. Interestingly enough, one of their storied and one of the most important moments in their sporting literature is the time that they managed to beat Trinity College and became the first schools team to beat Trinity College, and in 1963 winning that league as well, Zahira College. And as we take a look at the top point scorers, there is Chamudita of Anand College with right at the top, 74 points. Abid Jamil is a massive admirer of. Then it's Chamudita Sachinta Induvara with 73 points. But Sean Alta featuring there is going to be very, very important for Trinity. He will, if he is called upon to do some work, Abid, he is going to take over Chamudita's mantle from him. Nimanta Sandeepa with 64 points and Mayanka Dias, the Tomian, with 58 points.
Well, Dias had a really good game today. Sean Altaf needs to emulate that performance to try and win this this game for his team. Altaf didn't take the conversions in the first few games. That's probably why he doesn't sit at the top. But here he sits at second place, just behind Netchan Mantusha. 3 Peterites featuring in the top try scorers list. Netchan Mantusha with 9, Shenuka Pereira with 7, and Hashara Madugaspe with 7. So there are 3 Peterites, but 2 Peterite forwards with Shan Altaf and Dinuka Jayasundara also featuring in that list.
Mantusha and Altaf, the only 2 backs in that list. Pereira, Jayasundara and Madugaske, all forwards. Madugaske preferred point of attack from back of the mall. League Glory, who can still win it? 3 teams still on the race. Trinity College, very simple. Win both remaining games and they will be the league champions. For Zahira, again, win both remaining games and they can become league champions. Peters, they need some results to go in their favor. Trinity needs to beat Zahira and they must beat Royal and Trinity with a bonus point, while denying Trinity 2 losing bonus points. So a little complicated for St. Peters, but what they need to do is to make sure that they try and beat Royal. That's what's in their hands, that's what's in their control, SW, and then hope next week some of those results go their way.
Yeah, that's right. Ifs, but very clear. Win both remaining games for Zahira and Trinity. That's what they're talking about. If you saw the stats there, Trinity played 7, won 7. Zahira played 7, won 6. So that's where it goes. As I suggested to you, unbeaten side at least should be given a bonus point.
Interesting thoughts for the school section, but we will chat a lot more about that when we come back from the live action, not this decisive game here at Maradana.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samagin pirimin sadahamai.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
LG Dual Cool Inverter Biosamanyantra 70ක් දක්වා විදුලි ඉතිරි කරමි. රුපියල් 2,19,990ක් වැනි අදාහගත නොහැකි තීමනාවකට අභාන්සුවීම පමණයි.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samagin pirimin sadahamai.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
හඳුන්වා දෙන Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක. Crunchy කට ගැස්මකට Crispy Chicken Thai. Spicy vibe එකට Spicy Crispy Chicken Strip. Share කරන් කන්න Crispy Chicken Popcorn. රස double කරන barbecue sauce සමග Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samagin pirimin sadahamai.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට
Black Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
Rugby,
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi, Fun Tamai.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samagin pirimin sadahamai.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Kitchen එක advance කරන්නේ දැන් wife උත් happy එකේ ඉන්නේ. Wife happy කරන්න. Kitchen එක advance කරන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samagin pirimin sadahamai.
සත්තු පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රසයක් බැයිය. Chirpy chips. රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
දවසම refresh වෙන්න train එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
වාජ්‍ය සේවක ඔබට විශේෂී දීමනාවක් ඕනෑම ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකක් මාස 12න් ටික ගෙවන්න ගන්න. අවම මූලික ගෙවීම රුපියල් 6550 සිට ඔබ ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Built for every season. Customizable. Lightweight. Made to last beautifully. Alumex fencing system. Sri Lanka's #1 and the most trusted aluminium brand.
Welcome back to Maradona. 1924 is when these two teams met for the first time. Zahira played Trinity in their first encounter, and in 2026 are we seeing a birth of a new rivalry. Trinity College team card for today. Ritika Veragama gets the start alongside Nisit Kumarasinghe, the co-vice captain, who has been fabulous, alongside Nahil Jaya in the front row. Pradeep Yaina and Akash Fernando will play in the second rows. Hamza Abdin, Evin Jayasena and the very impressive Achinta Jayasena at number 8. Udan Vijay Kohn, Abdul Malik and Shan Altaf. The three of them are going to hold the key as to where this game will be played. Sadisha Veerawansa and Ammar Manzil have been brilliant in defence, and Dimat Ambepitia and Minule Adege have finished brilliantly well for Trinity College. Vakarapala, Kavisidu, Pereira, Fernando, Jayasinghe, Nazir, Mukshit, Virakon, De Silva and Faisal make up the finishers for Trinity College. Led by Shan Altaf, Trinity College looking for back-to-back league titles, and to try and spoil the party for the visitors is Hakim Chunchi, Zahira College, Ahmad Arafat, Sahib Ishan and Habib Uzni. The very mobile front row for Zahira College, Zain Hassan and Rifnaz Rimshad both pose line-out threats, and Shahil Shiam for the second week running gets a nod at flanker alongside the kicker in the team, Shaifullah Zulfikar, the flanker, and the mighty impressive Muzil Samat at number 8. Afam Abdi and Imad Inam will dictate how fast this game is going to be played for Zahira College, and Zain Zahim and Basit Feroz can break open any defense. Can they break open the Trinity defense will be the big question. And the finishers, Gani Saraf, Lisat Patirana and the captain Hakim Chunchi at fullback. Riaz, Rifaz, Imraz, Zahim, Ahmed, Fazlat, Saraf, Amin, Rizli and Aloka on the bench for Zahira College. Both teams have lined up in front of the grandstand. And Zahira College have got their flags out, have got their tankers army in. And the two principals, Father Aralia Jayasundara and Mr. Marika, the Zahira College principal, along with the dignitaries, will be introduced by their captains to the teams. Well, this game, Sudarshana, is going to be very important for Zahira College. 90 points difference for Trinity College. their defense has been the best, and they come up against a team that loves to attack but hasn't defended well. 21 points difference. That is going to be the story of this game. How Trinity attacks and how Zahira College respond to that attacking defense.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see it play the other way around. How Trinity will defend and how well Zahira will be able to attack Trinity in the opening quarter of it, because Zahira is not going to be able to try and make sure that they stay patient. They will want to, they're a team that plays with aggression. They will want to come out, pull out their aggression, and then make sure, try and hurt Trinity early and hope that their defensive lines hold, because that's something that they have really struggled with. That's why they are having a point difference of only around 30. And Trinity will want to make sure that they are disciplined defensively and make sure that they manage the first quarter of the game well, just like they did in the Wesley game as well. Just like they did against Royal College. It took over 7 minutes for Trinity to try and score. What they've done well is to make sure that they take the pressure in like a sponge and then exploit the openings that they get in the opposition. So Trinity will want to make sure that they don't deviate from that. For Zahira, it's going to be a big occasion, the biggest occasion here at Maradana, and they will want to make sure that they deliver to the expectations from all their fans and all their community.
The man in the middle today, Ravin Alexander, has the most important job in schools rugby right now, and arguably in the entirety of Sri Lanka, in the minds of all sporting enthusiasts. This man is going to have a game on his hands, but we do hope that he isn't called in too often, but it's going to be a game for the ages, Sudarshana. It's going to be an absolute thriller.
Firecrackers going all around the park here at Maradana. Maradana, well known for being the largest railway junction, where we have plenty of railway crossroads. So, do excuse us for any railway run that might leak into this game, Abid, because seems like the station master has checked around and has given the green signal. And now we have two locomotives which are lined up against each other and will be ramming down the same channel. Who will come out victorious just might decide who will be Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026 champions. Saint Sahib from Zahira with the kickoff here at Maradana. Trinity sitting deep inside the 22, collected by Jaya. Brings it out, Vijay Kohn looking for options, finds Altaf, who looks to clear only as far as 58 meters. Now Chunchi looking for options. Trinity are up defensively. Now Zahira need to build from their own half, calling the forwards, and that's a big tackle from Achinta Jayasena, and a forward pass as well. Early indications of that Trinity defensive work. They are not going to be silent.
Well, I can tell you one thing, both these teams front up equally. Up front in defense, they'll just hammer both teams forward SW, and how they defend also is going to be very important in this game.
Not only in this game, defense is going to be important in every game. You change that attacking situation into your favor. Once you have a solid defense like that, when you saw that the Trinity took that man the ball off and he just couldn't give the ball out in the correct manner and the ball went forward. So that's what we're going to have this evening. Defense, defense, defense.
Scrum in centre field. Jayasena gives to Dan Vichekun. Goes short. Malik with the offload. Altaf on the run. Still on his feet. Shan Altaf. Just outside the 22 are Trinity. stretching this Zahira defense. The forwards crashing. One more carry by the forwards. With ball available at the back. Vijay Kohn to Jayasena. Malik with a little dig. Chunchi inside the 22 meters. Clears. But that's a tactical gain for Trinity.
And that's an early sign for Zahira as well, to know that that kick is going to come, and that kick did come in the game that they played in the knockouts as well. The only team that came close to Trinity by less than 10 points so far in the season has been Zahira. So Trinity are going to try and exploit that little space at the back of the Zahirian defense. It's not a big space, but enough to find grass, and if Trinity do put their chasers up, it's going to be difficult for Zahira to contain them.
This time overthrown to Kumar Singh, inside ball. Lost forward. Yadehige losing that ball, didn't manage to collect it. Someone necessary is after. The referee whistle, and referee Alexander says, let's play to my whistle here. Shoaib Bishan.
Okay, same way, boys. Crouch!
Inside the 22 for
Bye.
Zahira.
Set!
Yes, ball coming out. Samat met in a tackle. No way through Abdeen. Beg your pardon, Jayasena. Now Afam Abdeen. The tackle from Marcus Fernando. Did not survive the clean out. Taken in. Touchdown by Trinity. Yes, a man breaking through, but in Zahirian colours that time. Feroz. Dangerous operator. Now Zahim looking for distance. Finds Altaf. Malik rather. With the reply inside the 22. Chunchi decides to run and put the ball in space. Now options and opportunities for Trinity. Yadehige with ball in both hands. Yadehige through the middle. Yadehige will need support. Minula Yadehige into the 22 meters. What a run from the winger in counter. Zahira needs to roll away. Penalty. And that was a run and a half by the Trinity winger. Taking the direct route, pinches them and goes through them, through the middle. And Trinity stayed away, wanted to go for points.
Well, it's not just the kicking game that Trinity has in counter-attack, it's the running game as well. And while you were calling that, you said that he had the ball in both hands. And that is what confused the defense. They didn't know if he was going to pass, if he was going to run, and then he just switched the ball to one hand and ran right through SW. Brilliant run from the Trinity, win three-quarter, gaining Trinity around 70 meters.
Absolute brilliant run, there's no doubt about that. But having said that, I think Trinity needs to get their line-outs basic first, and then you go for your tactical line-outs.
Altaf doesn't get the first Alumex penalty through off the left upright.
Massive pressure on Altaf by the Zahirian crowd who cheer his miss. But Trinity wouldn't mind. They will receive possession from the 22-meter dropout. Minle Yadehige, what a lad. Just not getting the angle right. Going wide from the left upright. The defending champions looking to get a move on here. As Zahira now looking desperately to try and get that territorial advantage. Yadehige yet again, this time managed to be stopped. Holding on, penalty quickly taken by Afra Mavbeen. Very good by Zahira. Not 10, still playing advantage, referee Alexander. Samat brought to the ground. Here's Abdeen putting ball to boot. Just short of the line, Zahira, and here's Abdeen diving over Referee Alexander wants to have a word with the AR, but is that the first Amana back try of the game? There is a penalty advantage coming for the Zahirians.
Time back on. And it's a try.
And it is a try. First score by Zahira College, taking that penalty quickly. Something Trinitians have to be careful of, because this lad, Afa Mabdin, is an absolute poacher.
Well, he's just really quick off the base. He's not going to take a second. Musil Samad was the forward that carried it for Zahira College. Trinity didn't get back the 10 meters. Afa Mabdin took it quickly. And Zahira College have got themselves in the driving seat early on with a 5-pointer. And can Zulfikar add the 2 points to make it a 7-point game here early on. The crowd tells it all. Goal conversion through from Shaifullah Zulfikar. It's 7-0 early on. And despite Trinity having all the possession, Zahira have stolen the ball and scored an early try. It's 7 points to 0.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that kick. Altaf should have done better off that, to go and collect the ball. Tackled a few meters away, but didn't have the numbers to stop the attack. Conversion is good. Trinity attacking, but Zahira has attacked the scoreboard.
Trinitians haven't been in this place before. It has been the Sipatana game that they started off slow. The first 20 minutes, Sudarshan, is going to be very important for both teams.
Yeah, extremely important, and Trinity will now distribute a mental note to everybody that they got to be watchful around those quick taps, around the penalties, because this lad here, Afa Mabdin, is a very tricky one. Can really hurt you.
Time back on.
Referee Alexander having to do some running repairs as Abdul Malik lines it up. Zahira with the restart. Trinity put in pressure and have bundled them into touch. And this is exactly what Trinity would like to do.
The first 20 minutes, Sudarshan, the first 20 minutes and the last 20 minutes. What happens in between is also important, but in the first 20 and the last 20, how both teams front up in attack and defense, how switched on they are in defense. Every little moment is going to count. Zahira won the first big moment of the game to get the Amana Bank try. Trinity threw Nahil Jaya into a 5-man line out.
Trinity with a carry in midfield. Vijay Kohn. Jayasena with a big Noaga. Jayasena says, get out of my way. Fernando, beg your pardon. Now Malik goes across. He has space. Yadhege collects it. Good tackle on him by the Zahirians. Need to release the man though. Imad Inam says first arrival to that ball, and that's the second time Yadhege has been caught guilty of holding on.
Brilliant defense from Ghani Saraf there in the number 14 jersey for Zahira College. As soon as that kick went from Abdul Malik, he knew where he had to position himself. As Zain Zahim puts it out into touch, we'll have another replay of that. Space out wide in the Zahirian defense, but they are reading it well. Look at Ghani Saraf. Saw the ball going to Minule Yadde again. As soon as he got the ball, went through. And Imadinam wins the penalty for Zahira College, and they put it out into touch just at halfway.
Now Zahira going for a 3-man. Quick ball out for Zahira. Abdeen goes to the forwards, and yet again big hit from Veragama and Abe Pitia combining with each other. Here's Samad from distance, and Trinity on the ball. That's a penalty in favor of Trinity College. Quickly taken by Vijay Kohn. Udan Vijay Kohn finds Mansell. Mansell had a man on the outside, decided to take it in. Vijay Kohn. Now to no man, finds Kumarasinghe. Nesit Kumarasinghe straightening it up. Yet again, there will be a penalty. Hands in the ruck is the call from the referee.
It's a ruck ball.
Back-to-back penalties in favor of Trinity College. And this time, Altaf, despite with the easy angle, have opted to go to the corner. They are looking for an equalizer. And Trinity will restart with a line out.
Both teams want to play this game at pace, not slowing the game down.
Number
This
one.
kick to touch from Shan Altaf and the previous penalty that he took. And the kick to touch from Zahira of the last Alumex penalty were the only 3 penalties that was taken out into touch. Otherwise, it has gone really fast. Trinity got the ball set up off your screen.
Trinity, get it and set it. Trinity on the drive now. Zahirians need to come away, and here's the Trinity ball. Has been brought down. Ball available. Keeping it close with the forwards are the Trinitians, and they have the reply. Achinta Jayasena comes away with the Amana Bank try. Number 1 for Trinity. 5 points to 7 with the conversion to come, but Trinity forwards will be very encouraged at how they move forward in that mall.
Well, Trinity declined the 3 and get the 5 SW. It's off a rolling maul and a pick and drive, and Achinta Jayasena has been fabulous. Trinity have a gazillion options in the line out, and look at how they set the base up and then keep moving forward. And then Zahira College infringe, and Trinity keep rolling forward. It was brought down. Nahil Jaya just inches short, but Trinity were not too quick at the base there, wanted to get their latches on, and Achinta Jayasena barges through to score Trinity's first 5-pointer. Altaf gets the goal conversion through, and it's even Stevens here at Maradana.
That's right, Trinity. If they place their normal run and pass game and commitment there, they don't have to actually, because they're running through those gaps and making sure that they make the yards. They make the first line of defense, and then they need to do, and also the players need to support them. Zahira, on the other hand, they're playing a cool game. The defense is good. They're reading the Trinity play very well.
Zahirians now don't have to do anything extraordinary. They've done very well for themselves in this first 10 minutes of the game. Trinity with the collection. Nisit Kumarasinghe under some duress. Zahira slow to roll away from the ruck, slowing down Trinity's progression. Here's Altaf looking for the clearance and gets it. But has been taken in, has it?
It has been taken in. The pass or the ruck would have been outside the 22. But now Zahira have got a really good opportunity. Trinity have kicked it out on the full, and Zahira College scored a try. Is this the chance for them to get back into the lead?
Yes, Zahira in the correct territory. Clean ball, setting it up. Ball available at the back for Zahira. Not moving now though. Here's the momentum for the tankers. Zahira going forward and looking for the grounding. Held up is the call. Referee makes on the spot. Has a word with his assistant. We'll want to have a chat with the AR on the other side as well. Important line out.
We go for the DM.
Referee Jeevaka. No clear grounding is
Is it working? also last game. We were looking for goals, My on-field decision is not right. Just want to recheck on the ground pace.
The referee is now looking for any evidence for a grounding. Here's what happened. The initial movement from Zahira wasn't great. Trinity did very well to hold on to them. But then taking a little angle and straightening up, Zahira getting that momentum. Did they manage to get the ball down, the ball carrier, to ground that is the question. There is no clear grounding that is visible from this end. Referee Alexander, initial signage from him was held up. But what a moment for Zahira if they can come away with 5 points. Trinity have just equalized and they will hope that they can try and retake the lead.
Listen, all I can say is it's absolute, if I'm allowed to use this word, stupidity of Trinity. The skipper who kicked that ball, he should have kicked it in, kept it in, rather than kicking full out and giving them, because Raira is very strong in the lineouts and especially the driving maul.
One last check to see if there is any clear evidence of an Amana Bank try being scored.
ඔච්චර දෙන්න පුළුවන් ඇන්ගල්ස් තියෙන්නේ.
Skipper Chunchi. Zahim yet again charged down and this is affecting his confidence. Zahira looking to run through the first line of defense. Ghani Saraf on counter. Extremely dangerous lad. Now Vishan. Offside penalty in favor of Zahirians. Afam Abdin puts a little dink, but Zahira will get back the penalty. And this Zahira team from broken play are absolutely dangerous.
Both teams of broken play are absolutely dangerous. You cannot just kick in this game. You have to kick to a plan. As soon as the ball was turned over, Udan Vijay went for the box kick and might have been a bit too far for the chaser. And Zahira College, off this penalty, have opted for the 3. Shaifullah Zulfikar to get his team back into the lead. Just 17 minutes gone. And this game so far has already turned extremely tactical as the Maradana grounds here at Zahira College turns absolutely silent. Zulfikar gets Zahira College back into the lead. Game on. 10 points to 7 with that Alumex penalty. And Shaifullah Zulfikar has got his team into good position. And Trinity have been made to pay for their mistakes.
Achita the Jayasena equalized, but not to be
Number 25.
Not to be long. That Trinity's lead. Zahira threw a penalty getting in front, 10 points to 7 now. Malik, the good high-hanging restart. Zahira looking to run across, but met with a big tackle from Evin Jayasena. Abdeen. Zahirian forwards are being met with ferocious energy from Trinity defenders. Now Zahira putting the ball up. Some contact on there, and the referee will penalize Zahira straight away. Vijay Kohn takes it quickly. Sadish, Abdeen. Now Ambe Pitya dances around. Ambe Pitya gets away from 2 tackles. Needs support around him, clearing. Trinity have lost the ball forward, is the call from the assistant referees. But helter-skelter stuff.
And if there ever was something about home advantage, Sudarshana, well, this is the ground, isn't it? It's absolute shockers here. Papare bands in full flow. And why I say that about home advantage is the fact that Zahira know where to kick. And they're kicking it right into the place where not this sport, but another sport is played with a bat and a ball.
Yeah, you can see that big square surface, the pitch, where it's difficult to land once you go jump up to collect that ball. There is about 6 to 7 inches elevation in the middle of the field. Here's Samad looking to run. Ambe Pitya finds him. Abdeen with the quick ball. Forwards carry it for Zahira. While looking to attack with Zahim. Puts the ball high up. Altaf not managing to collect it cleanly, but still juggles it. Vijay Kohn to Nisit Kumarasinghe. Nisit still going. Needs to release that man now. Zahira, arguably, for me, Abid, in the top 2 teams of doing that jackal work. Arguably, the other team is Kingswood, who does that beautifully well. And Zahirians, so far in this game, have won over 4 penalties with those jackling effects.
And also the fact that Trinity are attacking alone in some occasions.
So 1 minute water break.
Carrying the ball forward and going through the Nisit Kumarasinghe. Water break given at a time that Zahira College won't be too happy about. They are on the front foot. But it's 10 points to 7. 20 minutes gone, Sudarshan and SW. Just 3 points in it. And this game, from what we thought would have been a tactical game, is slowly starting to get physical, and a game that is going to be won on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Zahira, it's all about Zahira so far. They've been reading Trinity very well, and what they're doing and the numbers, and they're covering every point of it. And Trinity losing ground with less supporters, and also taking quick taps where it's not necessary. They should be kicking to the corners because they scored their first try of a line-out drive. But nevertheless, it's all been Zahira so far, although they are leading by 3 points.
But the pressures of the situation getting into both teams' plans. Trinity taking quick taps of places where they may have not, but you have to credit the Zahira College defense, isn't it? The other schools haven't been able to get back quick enough to counter what Udan Vijay Kohn has posed. And so far in the first 20, Zahira College have won that battle in the 9 position.
Take a look at that. Habib Husni getting himself in a very good position, but did he show enough daylight is something that will be debated. Zahira setting it up. Samad gives it out to another forward who looks to attack on the wider channels.
You're set.
Now the forwards being called to attack the fringes.
Now ball.
Maul called by the referee. Ball needs to come out on the ground. Will it come out? And it's going to be held up. Trinity will be breathing a sigh of relief, but they are not entirely comfortable.
Zahira College had to use it, or they were going to lose it, and they did lose it. But this game has become really physical, isn't it? It's absolutely physical. Tackles up front. You can hear it through the referee mic as well. It's just extremely physical up front stuff. Trinity did well to hold them up and not allow Zahira College the ability to play the ball, but Trinity have a scrum and it's not in a great position. It's 5 meters away from the part of the field that they don't want to be in.
And it's right next to the post as well, so your angles that you have to work with becomes a little more trickier. Will Trinity throw caution to the wind and look to run from here? Zahira put in pressure. Vijay Kohn to Altaf. Malik. And they lose the ball forward. Trinity deviating from their trusted script of where they normally look to exit inside their 40. But one too many not going their way, Abid. And that's purely because of the good work Zahirians have put through. Abdul Malik cutting back inside. Now this pass was that needed to go and get into contact. Mansil was close by, needed the clearance to come. Kawani scrum number 3 here. Favor of the Zahirians. What can they do? Deliver a strike move here. Break Trinity's spirit. Here's Abdeen. Space, Chunchi. Pathirana. Lisak Pathirana for Zahira.
Hands on the ground.
Hands on the ground. Cannot challenge for the ball.
Hands on the ground first.
Afam Abdeen feeds Samat, who hasn't been able to showcase the same dominance he did the past couple of weeks. Zahira spreading the ball through the forwards, and they've now lost it forward.
The pressures of the situation getting to both teams. Zahira going with a 1-3-3-1. Looking to hit both pods, Zahira College. Trinity haven't made a trip to the other side of the pitch for quite some time.
Yeah, well, I'm bowling unsteady when my back. Alright, it should be steady. Okay?
It's Trinity's drift defense. If that pass did go out, Zahira may have just got themselves around 5 meters away from the line. But from here, Trinity don't need to look too cute. Need to maybe bump one up the middle and exit from their own half, as Altaf doesn't even think of bumping one up and slams it right up in the air. Pathirana under the ball for Zahira College. Abdeen fronts up in defense. Both Lucy's up there for Trinity.
That challenge, referee says, didn't survive. Here's Chunchi. Puts ball to boot. Altaf needs calmness.
Make sure players are there.
Calls for mark. Trinity haven't been able to get on to their normal groove, and absolute credit to Zahira. They've starved Trinity off possession, and when Trinity has possession, they've managed to put Trinity under a lot of pressure. And some of the leaders from Trinity need to now arrest the situation as Sean Altaf restarts. Ball lands on the turf. Here's Zahim with a reply of his own, controlled by Udan Vijay Kohn. Altaf with a territorial kick, and that's a net gain of territory. Entire Zahirian forwards were offside. No attempt made for them to retrieve Abid. They shouldn't get on the books of the referee, because last week Trinity received a plethora of penalties due to that.
Rexona line out coming up for Zahira College. You saw a not very happy Radhika Hettiarachchi. Yain tries to contest at the front of the line out, but Zahira win it.
Zahira now. Abdeen indecisive. Now the kick comes from Feroz. Where are the chasers? They don't come on time and Altaf gets ahead of steam. Carry by Altaf. Going sideways. Penalty in favour of the Trinitians. Trinity now will be hoping that they can get the territorial win in that last 10 minutes. Zahira on the other hand, they're doing what's right. They're putting the ball up. They're putting the chasers behind as well, which is very, very good, Abid. And that's one way to try and challenge Trinity. Not a lot of the teams have had that luxury and ability of having multiple kicking options, which Zahira has. And also, the importance of chasers who are going behind those kicks, who are putting their heart and soul to chase it down, is the difference. That's not straight by Jaya.
What do you want?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Zahira have done well so far. Is getting into the head of Trinity College. Something that teams haven't been able to do. You spoke about teams not kicking well to Trinity and not getting their chasers up. But also something other teams haven't done is getting into the heads of Trinity. And if you can try and dismantle the thought process of the Trinity think tank, you're able to get a score like this. It's 10-7 right now. It's more than 40 minutes remaining in this game. 2 Cavani scrums apiece.
Early shoving.
Early shove from Trinity. Short arm penalty. Afam Abdin takes it quickly.
Taken from the wrong mark. Afam Abdin. Poacher like half-back.
29 gone. It's on the wrong mark. In front. Okay, 10.
Wrong mark in front from that free kick. They take it again. Zahira looking to run inside their own 40. Big tackle on the ball carrier. Now Abdin goes to Zahim. And that's a very good territorial kick. And Zahira are executing their tactical plan to perfection.
Well, it is to find grass, and they're finding grass all right, SW. They're kicking beautifully well, Zahira College. They're finding the gaps in the Trinity back three, and they're really exploiting it.
Well, all I can say in one word, Trinity is rattled.
Numbers.
Absolutely rattled. And Zahira has been some very good rugby. They're reading the Trinitians. They're letting the Trinity run through, and the line out there dominated. All that. Absolute fantastic. They are rattling the Trinitians right through.
Trinity salvaging possession. Altaf with ball to boot. On to the 40-meter mark. Chunchi gets away from the first tackler. Chunchi with a little dink. Yes, Altaf runs away from his opposite number. Altaf, will he have the pace? Has the numbers, and that's going to be a high shot. Vijay Kohn thought about taking it that quickly. Decided against it because Trinity need to try and play outside their own half. They've been camping inside for a while. And their kicking game have gotten checked as well, because every time Trinity has kicked, Zahira hasn't been shy to reply in kind or to try and find options in that Trinity defensive line.
But it's not the same kind of kick from Zahira College, so you don't know what to expect. It can be the chip, it can be the territorial gainer. So Zahira have kicked beautifully, but they haven't kicked systematically, which is why Trinity are finding it a bit difficult to know what kind of kick is going to come. Zahira giving away the penalty for a high shot. Important Rexona line out coming up for Trinity.
Jaya this time finds Abdin, but stolen by Zahira. Zahirian forwards trying to straighten things up. Comes back to the line out action. Quick ball, Abdin. Zahim looks to run just outside the 22. Now Abdin, kick from base. Plenty space to attack from. Here's Shan. Puts a little dink. Bounces inside, and this is intelligent kicking from the Trinity skipper.
Brilliant stuff from the Trinity skipper. He had options on both sides. Went for the correct option, put it on the toe. Ran a couple of times, got caught Shan Altaf, so had to resort to the boot on this occasion. He's playing what's in front of him, the Trinity skipper. Put the little goose on, but there were too many Zahirian jerseys in front of him. And put through a kick. He knows how to get good space for his team.
Yeah, kick you can't push that play to touch line. See, after the ball. So I have to reverse that line out to penalty because you have pushing. So it's the last warning for you. So go back. Right? Kick don't push that play into touch.
Disciplinary issue for Zahira College. Right? So Lisat Patirana for Zahira.
Right, anyway, okay,
after the kick was made by Shan Altaf, there has been contact made. Hence, Trinity will receive a penalty where the ball bounced. So this is not ideal for Zahira. They've been doing a lot of the good things right.
It's a late charge after the kick.
Need to make sure that they arrest their discipline. Opportunity, and they're opening the door to Trinity to try and make a comeback.
Well, with that much of possession and that much of territory, Zahira only find themselves 3 points up. And just at the stroke of half-time, Trinity have got a Rexona line-out coming up. A line-out that hasn't functioned well. Zahira have contested them very well through Rifnas. But this one is a very important one.
Front peel did not travel the 5 meters. Did not travel the 5 meters is the call. Referee Alexander was right there. 4 more minutes to go. Mistakes galore for the Trinitians. Zahira playing tactically and playing very well to a plan that they've set out to try and unsettle this fluid machine that has functioned very well so far. Achinta Jayasena that time didn't have his foot inside the 5 as well. Always trouble.
Number 1.
Trinity need to get their set piece right. They need to get the line out right. They cannot let the Zahirians win this one as well just before half-time.
Leon is going back.
Kumar Singh now gives it to Veeravansa. He is straightening by Jayasena. Achinta Vijay to Evin Jayasena. Carries the ball forward now. Sadisha Veeravansa. Zahira not committing enough numbers around that fringe. Akash Fernando. Big carry. Needs to release. Vijay Kohn goes to the short side. Mansil Altaf Yaddehige cuts back inside. Good clearance by the backs. Kumar Singh inside ball. Vijay Kohn to Veragama, Ritika Veragama, big carry by the front rower. Advantage in favor of Trinity. Abdin. Opportunity now for Trinity College, who needs to show urgency. Vijay Kohn takes it quickly. Still advantage in favor of Trinity. Advantage again.
Held up, but no advantage.
Held up. Coming back to the penalty. is referee Alexander.
Captain. Mo. ගහන දේවල් වෙන්න බෑ. අල්තාෆ්. අල්තාෆ්. ඒගොල්ලන් බොරුවට ඇක්ට් කරනවා සර්. හරි. පටන් ගද්දිම කිව්වා. So මෙහෙන් කියන ඕගලන් ගහනවා කියලා. ඕගලන් කියන මේගොල්ලන් ගහනවා කියලා. So it's a rugby match. ටීම් මැච් එක නෙවෙයිනේ. මට ඒ වගේ එකට කාඩ් එක යූස් කරන්න එපා. It's almost over for this one. Go ahead, boys.
Well, everyone needs to take a chill pill here. Everyone needs to take a chill pill, including us here. Penalty coming up for Trinity College, and the most important decision that Shan Altaf will make, just under the sticks, 3 points on offer.
Okay, quick.
If I could run in there and get in his ear, I'd say take the 3, boy.
Oh, any day of the week, but seems like Trinitians are very happy to roll the dice. With the forwards. Ball available at the back. Use it is the call. Abdeen takes it. Kumar Singh had moved out. Here's Nisit. High tackle advantage in favor of Trinity again. Just a meter away. Held up, but there is another penalty coming.
Absolutely unnecessary stuff from both teams. Everyone needs to calm down, but they are just schoolboys, just 16, 17, 18, 19-year-olds who have to make important decisions on behalf of their team. First time, Trinity took the quick tap. This time, Vijay Kohn snipes 2 meters short.
Trinity keeping it close to the forwards. Again taking the short tap near the cushion. Still with the forwards. Trinity goes wide. Good tackle on the crash man by Zahira, who have done fabulously well. Retreating man, Versi onside. Now to the corner. The Matambe Pidia just manages to hold on to that ball. Vijay Kohn. Trinity made to work hard. Now Zahira. What a defensive effort this has been. Vijay Kohn. Altaf. That's a big hit on him. That's going to be a card minimum. Shahim Nishan will miss 10 minutes. What will be the outcome? Fourth penalty on the trot as well.
Where the ball catch? On the left.
Well, fourth penalty on the trot, Sudarshana in this zone. Another quick tap from Trinity, Jayasena. Good work from Zahira College. Kumar Singh, Veeravansa. Just short. Brilliant defense from Zahira College. Needs to release the man.
Stay back, stay back.
Still short are the Trinitians. Fighting their way, and that's going to be the second Amana Bank try. Akash Fernando gets it. It was long trying coming, but the slow train arrives here in Maradana. 12 points to 10. Trinity into the lead. And with a one-man advantage when they start the second half.
Well, 3 points on offer 4 times. Trinity declined it. And if they didn't get a try here, they'd have been looking back and having a long, hard look at themselves. But Akash Fernando in this first half, Sudarshana, has been fantastic. In the forwards, he's been the player that Trinity have gone to. And it's only fitting that he scores this try. And all the possession that Zahira College have had. It was a 3-point lead that they had right up until this moment, that Trinity are leading for the first time in the game by 2 points. With Altaf's kick, that is not successful, no goal conversion. And we go into Lemons with Trinity leading just by 2 points.
Trinity by 2, nothing separating the two teams. SW, it's turning out to be a day and a half. What a fabulous 35 minutes. Both teams not giving a quarter.
My team today, 35 minutes, it's all about Zahira. That's absolutely, they defended themselves. I mean, this is a bean machine that we are talking about, Trinity. All the year, the season, they have done well. There have been big scores. But Zahira has come to the party and they are definitely going to spoil it.
Oh, absolute brilliant stuff. 10 points to 12. If you want to grab some water, you have a little bit of time, because if I was you, I wouldn't want to miss even a second of the action here at Marathon. We'll go for a quick commercial break when we come back on the other side. Highlights of the first half and also the action of the second.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium.
මාස 24ක් දක්වා ගෙවීමේ පහසුකම් සමගින් මාසික වාරිකයේ රුපියල් 4999යි. අබාන්ස් ජාතියේ පරිගණක සැපයුම්කරු.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
මවනා ඔබටයි.
Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right. Real energy.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසිකූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Cavani.
pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Saratama enjoy karanga party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth ekata go ekak.
Let's KFC. Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් කරගෙන බලන්න.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
උස්වත්තු පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසිකූල්. අව්වත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
එයාව හැරිලා බලන්න ක්ලාස් එකට go.
Black Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth ekata go ekak.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom Perfumed Body Spray.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Avani.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right, real energy.
Points separating the two unbeaten teams in the cup segment. Zahira taking on Trinity College. And if you haven't watched the first half, this is a highlights reel that's not going to tell you everything, but will tell you that Zahira College were really, really dominant. And if we could show the entire first half, you'd know that this game is all going to come down to how teams defend.
Zain Zaim with a deep kick and Zahira managing to put pressure on Trinity. This was the first try. Abdul Malik under pressure and then Afam Abdin. Sulfika with the conversion. Trinity replied with a try of their own. Coming through their number 8, Achinta Jayasena, who reached to Altaf with the conversion. Brought Trinity close, but then just before half-time, Zahirians conceding a yellow card and conceding a try. Sheikh Kishan will spend 10 minutes, around 9 minutes in the bin. How will Zahira manage that opening 10 minutes or 9 minutes is going to be absolute crucial as we ready for the second half of this incredible game. Zahira to Zahim. Opts to kick the ball out straight away, and an area in the first 35 Abid that has really troubled Trinity is the line out, and they will be hoping that they can get that right here.
The defensive lineouts have been all right. The biggest exponent in Zahira's attacking lineout, Shahib Ishan, is in the bin. But Trinity's attacking lineout has been questioned, and they have to take options like this, like Nisit Kumarasinghe on the 15-meter line, past the 22-meter line now. Oh, losing his footing. I think it was Achinta Jayasena who lost his footing there. What a gain from the vice captain, undone by his third row partner.
Yeah, good carry by Nisit Kumarasinghe. Trinity opting to go for the overthrow. Kumarasinghe collecting it outside the 15 meters. Here's Zahim. Has a massive boot on him. Kicks it to almost the exact place. Now on the 40-meter line. Take a look at that. Kumarasinghe collects it outside the 15. Straightens things up. There was a big gap that opened up if he had offloaded to Jayasena. Jayasena though losing his foot in Achinta. Killing any opportunity for the opposition to come. Now tricky for Zahira with Hassan, Zain Hassan being called out to do the throwing duties. Wants to go to 6. How about that? Standing thrower, absolutely hitting the mark, throwing to 6. Fabulous work by Zahira. Abdin to his forwards. Hearty run by Usni. Trinitians coming through. Abdin under pressure. Obstruction is the call. And good counter-ruck work by the Trinity forwards.
Well, Trinity are on this part of the pitch, and they need to try and accumulate as many points as possible. They've got arguably the best kicker in the schools rugby season for not one, not two, but 3 seasons in Shan Altaf. The skipper has opted for the 3. Here's a look at that replay where the Alumex penalty was given away. Yeah, there's the man that was caught obstructing. So Trinity have an early opportunity in this second half through the boot of their captain, who has been largely silent in this game so far.
Shan Altaf lining this Alumex penalty. Makes contact. That silence tells you that it was true. Trinity hitting back and getting 3 points and making the deficit 5 points.
40 meters out, no problem at all for Shan Altaf. It's not just his kicking boots that he has to bring in this second half. He has to bring his mindset as well and his leadership to try and get his team across to that big W. But the Zahirian defense has been brilliant so far.
Kumar Singh yet again with the carry, straightening things up and gets distance taken in. Altaf cannot kick this one out on the full. Finds Zahim. 4 men at the back for Zahira. Now playing 11 for defense in kicking. Altaf puts in the afterburners. Ball available at the back.
Rock form.
Slowing down the Trinitians are the Zahirians as Abdul Malik loses it forward.
No advantage.
This is absolute pressure, isn't it? Zahira doing fabulously well. Abid, you haven't seen Trinity do this many handling errors, and that's purely because of the pressure these lads from Maradana are putting on them.
There are 4 defenders at the back for Zahira College. It's a rugby field that is supposed to be 66 meters wide, 66 feet. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sudarshanan.
For this game, the minimum, for this competition, the minimum width is 66 meters.
So that means there are 4 defenders at the back and there is space up front for Trinity. So it's not a 11-4 split where the first line of defense is 11 and 4. It's a 10-4 split because Zahira are 1 man down as well. So there is space in the first line of defense. So Trinity need to get a couple of passes out from the counter attack. Try and penetrate the corners of the Zahirian defense. Live update from the Royal College Sports Complex. St. Peter's doing their part to try and stay in the contention for the league, 22-15.
1 man short, yeah. 7-7.
That game is played for the BC Angie Trophy.
Trinity need to reduce a man. Atitha Jayasena will join the line. 39 minutes on our clock. And referee says, let's start the clock.
Set.
Abdin with the put-in. Chunchi. Zahim puts ball to boot. Altaf collects it inside the 22. Can kick this one out on the full, but finds Chunchi. Here's Zahim yet again. Goes to the other end of the field. Inside the 22 yet again for Malik, who puts in the ball forward. A little bit of kick tennis going on here. Yet again to Zahim. This time who goes short. And that's a territorial gain for Zahira. Tacticality coming up for both the teams.
4 kicks. Zahira win this kick exchange. Zain Zahim and Hakim Chunchi have been doing a lot of work at the back for Zahira College. They've been kicking, but they've been kicking mindfully and have been kicking to space.
Quick line out option. So they are touching the ball. Ball
15 points to 10 here, Sudarshana. Maybe around 3 or so minutes that Zahira will play with 14 until they get their senior man back. Lineouts don't seem to be an option. Zain Hassan threw right to number 6 of the first Rexona line out that they got. Nahil Jaya needs to get this line out right. Doesn't get the line out right.
And delivers it to the hand of the danger man Samat. Here's Zahira. Looking to show and go over Sarfat. Ball at the back for the tankers. One attack. Hot on the heels of the Zahirians.
Okay, advantage. Not rolling away.
Kumar Singh didn't roll away is the call from the referee.
First offense, not roll away.
Penalty in favor of Zahira. Decision to be made and Chunchi straight away points to the post.
Smart stuff. Extremely smart stuff from Zahira College. The right decision from here, SW. This is where the penalty was given away. Visit Kumar Singh had to roll away. Thought he did reasonably well. But important Alumex penalty coming up for Zahira College. 15 points to 10. This kick will cut the deficit to 2. And with the numbers disadvantage, Zahira would take this 3 any day of the week.
Shaiful Sulfikar with the kick, no problem. Alumex penalty through, and Zahira increased their tally to 13 points. 13 points to 15. Just 2 points away from Trinity.
Sudarshan must have the Trinity line outs. It's no point you get in the yards in a penalty kick and then you give away the penalty, the line out. Trinity line out has been disrupted by Zahira, and you can see it. And if Trinity doesn't get it right quickly, they've got a problem in their hands.
The unstoppable juggernaut has been paused here at Maradana. Abdul Malik with the restart now. Kicks deep. Hassan. Easy collection and gives it to Zahim, who has gotten the exit right. Another line out. Rexona line out in favor of the Trinitians, who have had trouble Abid executing the line out.
Which is why they've had to go to multiple different options. It's not every day in this season that we've seen Trinity not having options in the line out. Rifnaz tries to rip that one off, but Hamza Abdin wins that contest. Good work from Nahil Jaya.
Big carry by Jayasen. Now Udan goes to Malik. Now back on the door. Hamza Abdin looking to cut back inside, and Samat with a good tackle. Vijay Kohn to the forwards.
No, they own ball available, not survive.
Not surviving the challenge was the jackler. Now Jayasena gets front foot ball. Malik, Altaf. Trinity now looking to build faces. Veerakon. Veeragama cuts back inside. Veeragama. His ball has been ripped off by Zahim, who loses the ball forward. So that'll be a scrum in favor of Trinity.
Okay.
And in an area Trinity likes to whip out some scintillating moves.
And with Veerakon on the park as well, one of the best distributors going around. There's a Cavani scrum coming up for Trinity. They've brought in Veerakon. They've taken out Manzil, if I'm not mistaken. So centre for centre. Veerawansa and Veerakon now in the centres. Big Cavani scrum coming up. This is a place where Trinity like to attack from, but can the Zahirian defence hold this Trinity attack?
They have extra man in the line, Trinity.
Stay bound, fly.
Ball out, Malik. Malik to Ambe pitch here. Referee playing advantage in favor of Trinity College. Altaf into the 22 meters. The clearance is good. Malik to Achinta Jayasena. Carries the ball forward and loses it, so no advantage. Trinity will come back to the penalty. Luckily for Zahira, the player landed safely. It was Dima Tambepidia, I believe. Trinity didn't execute that very well.
Release it on the air.
Now, decision to be made, and Altaf seems like he's happy to go to the corner. They've hit the mark in the previous line out. What can Trinity do? 45 minutes on our clock, and that touch finder is good inside the 22. Approximately 20 meters away.
I thought Zahira defended that brilliantly well. Took out Trinity's options. Hamza Abdi wins it at the front of the line out, and it's a well set ball that has already travelled around 3 meters.
Trinity going forward, ball at the back in the hands of Jaya. Now, clean takeout, ball available for Trinity College at the back of that rock. Zahira looking to put pressure. Trinity attacking around the fringes. Now we'll look at the shorter side. They go on to the open, and a big carry by Jayasena. Here's Achinta Jayasena. Goes right underneath the post. Amana back. Try number 3. And just like that, Trinity opens up a 7-point lead with the conversion to come.
Well, absolutely brilliant from Trinity College off that line-out. The line-out started moving really fast, but 2 quick carries from 2 really strong ball carriers. One from Sadish Weerawansa that sucked in the defense, and Zahira was just way too slow to start folding around that line-out maul that was set from Trinity. And Achinta Jayasena, well, you can't stop that boy. He's having the season of his life, his last season in the Trinity College jumper, and he's really making it worth. Altaf pumps over the 2 points for the goal conversion, and it's a 9-point game now here at Marudana, 22 points to 13.
Those 2 minutes, that's what Trinity is famous for. That's what they should be playing, not to be undone. They just to keep going, and support play has been not there right through the game. At least now there is support coming in, because they are making the inroads in the first line of defense, and the support doesn't come in.
Zahirians need to make sure that they shake this one off. They need to make sure that they get their composure back. Against Peters, they were 10 points down and managed to come back from it. So they are a team that will look to score from any place on this field. Restart by Zahim. Veerakon collects it and decides to run. Straight run by Veerakon. Vijay Kon to Altaf, who puts the ball up. Chunchi running on to that, looking for options. Little dink can go by Chunchi.
So blocking.
Yes, stray arm by
So blocking.
the Trinity man. There was a block. Opportunity now for Zahira. They will look to go to the corner. They've gotten their hooker back. How do you cut a deficit of 9 points? You collect a point each.
But both teams have been exchanging blows. First it was a try from Zahira, then a try from Trinity, then a penalty from Zahira, a try from Trinity. Second half started, penalty from Trinity, penalty from Zahira, try from Trinity. And now Zahira have found themselves in a very good place. They're back to their full complement. And if they can score a try here, it'll really open this game up for them in the last 20 minutes.
Going to pot number 4. No contest from Trinity, but they set up a good maul defense. Zahirians going through the middle is Kumara Singh, but Zahira going forward. No problem with the men who's coming through. Referee now playing advantage. Side entry call. He said initially.
And number 7. Not you. 6.
Number 6. That's Hamza Abdin, the guilty party, who's come from the side, according to referee Alexander. Kumara Singh, though, was right in the middle of the thick of the action, so no problem with him. Hamza, the guilty party, and Zahira goes 5 meters out.
And the Trinity number 6 went through there from the sides. The Trinity number 7 came through the maul. Number 6 and 7 for Trinity College. I can see the youngsters having a bit of fun back home for the thing. But here we go. Zahira need to get the line out right. Get the line out right. Trinity look to sack. There's a man that's not on his feet for Trinity. Zahira keep marching forward.
And that's the try. Amana back, try number 2 for Zahira College, and it's Ahmad Arfat who comes away with that, and he says, this is Maradona. And we move a lot of the stuff here. Ahmad Arfat, 18 points to 22. Zahira back in the game. Conversion to come. Take a look at this set. Trinidadians did very well initially, but then with that body positioning, with that distance, Arfat says make no noise, because Zahira is back. 18 points to 22, 4 points separating the two teams. Shaifullah Zulfikar with the goal conversion, which is not successful. So 4-point game here at Maradona. 18 points to 22, and this game is delivering and turning out to be exactly what it was hyped up for. There have been many games, a lot of people have been looking forward to, ended up in disappointing results, but this game has kept giving.
Well, this game has definitely lived up to its billing, isn't it? The week's hype and the weekend's entertainment go hand in hand. 22 points to 18. 18 minutes remaining on our clock. Which team wants it more? That's going to be the big question. Which team wants it more? Trinity kick deep.
Malik kicking deep. Here's Rodrigo looking to run. Caught inside the 22 meters, and Trinity wins the penalty. Nahil Jaya. What a fabulous front rower he has been for Trinity College. Delivers 70-minute performances as well. Seems to have gotten his boot stuck there. The Zahirian player. Opportunity now for Trinity to reply straight away, and seems like they've pointed at the post.
Smart stuff from Trinity. Chasing the win here, and you need to get as many points as possible. Ghani Saraf there going off on one of his runs. Both teams have really been contesting the breakdown today. Zahira have won a couple of penalties. So have the visitors. As Altaf lines this one up, 22-18. And the Trinity skipper gets the Alumex penalty through. It's a 7-point game here at Maradona. It's 25-18.
Well, in the past so many years since these two teams have met, there haven't been a single draw. Here's hoping that we haven't jinxed it and make that league table even more complicated. 18 points to 25, 55 minutes on our clock.
Sudarshan and Zahira have to reply now. 15 minutes to go. Zahira have to reply now. They cannot let Trinity get another score. Be it in multiples of 3 or multiples of 5, they cannot let it happen. As Prateep Yaina goes off, and one of Trinity's most ferocious tacklers, Bilal Nazir, comes on.
Well, Trinity's version of Lester Fainganuku, the hybrid player, started off as a back player, but has come on to, turned out to be one of the most fierce tacklers we've seen going around in a Trinity jersey this season. Collected by Veeravansa, who looks to run, gets away from the first man. Big carry by Sadisha. Now Altaf putting ball to boot. Still 4 men at the back for Zahira. Malik inside the 22 could have called mark, but opted to kick back because there's absolutely no one. Big tackle that time, and that's the Matame Pitia. This winger and his defensive work has been fabulous for Trinity. Here's Abdin collecting in deep versus Samat. Preferred ball carrier for Zahira.
Ball away, release the ball. Not a clear release.
Ritika Veragama
And not roll away.
not rolling away. He was trapped very wisely by the Zahirians. Now Zahim will look to try and get maximum distance from this one. Large Zahirian spectators here, and both Trinidadians and Zahirians joining this live from around the world.
One note.
Big shout out to my closest Zahirian friend Imran Hanif, who hasn't made his way here, so the rest of you Zahirians can try and catch him for not making his way to Maradana, because Zahira are currently delivering a historic performance against Trinity, who is the big obstacle that they need to cross to try and win that league.
Well, the first team that ever beat Trinity in the game of rugby here in Sri Lanka was Zahira. And our Zahira College going to be the first team that beat Trinity in 2026. They have been unbeaten, but now they need to bridge this 7-point gap, and now's the time. Now's the time to go for Zahira. Rifnaz collects it at the front, but it doesn't travel the 5 meters. First real error from Zahira College at Rexona line-out time.
This is not good. This is not good by Zahira. They just need to make sure that they get on the groove, minimize the clashes. You don't need the distractions. You just need to get on with the game.
Go back.
Giving away possession in a very promising area, didn't execute properly. The lift, I believe, hadn't lifted inside the 5 meter, outside the 5 meters rather. Got to let the ball travel 5 meters.
So, conversation that has been
We
happening
have played now 20
right throughout
minutes
the
of
game.
Last 50. Right. Good team.
Well, I can hear word to word what referee Alexander said there. No afters, play the game. Have been playing the game so far. Don't change the sport of the game. Continue playing the game of rugby.
Yeah, around 15 minutes remaining on our clock. It's going to be important, SW, that both these sets of players keep their composure.
Guys are ready for free kick. It's a free
Well,
kick.
Trinity,
Yeah.
if they want to be safe, they need to score again and keep at least more than 7 points. Zahira, on the other hand, they have been sensational today. Absolute sensational. They are read Trinity well. They've given Trinity authority time, especially in the lineouts. And now we'll see what Altaf will do with the free kick, a short arm jab.
He puts it up. Time and height on that ball. Zahira has 4 men. Chunchi kicks without direction. Here's Yaddehige. Gets away from one of his own men. Goes inside Yaddehige. Big carry by the lad. Trinity with quick ball. Vijay Kohn recognizes there's absolutely no one at the back at home. Ball goes into in goal. Referee Alexander will have a word with the assistant
Ball
referee.
Came in. Ball came in. Play, drive to us. But we'll double check on the tape if that's clear. My on-field decision is try.
On-field decision by referee Alexander is
TMO.
try. Let's take a look
My
at that.
on-field decision is try. Woo. Just want to
There
recheck
will
on the
need
ground.
to be conclusive evidence to overturn this.
My
because
on-field decision is try. Just want to
Yes,
recheck on the
another
ground in place.
Vijay Kohn recognizing that there is nobody at the back. Akash Fernando on chase. Now ball in goal. Look at that. Chunchi sends it back, and
It's downward
Akash
pressure.
Fernando. Yes, Chunchi.
Knock back.
There. Knock back. And then
he's downing.
Fernando.
Yeah. Can we have the
Touching
same
down.
angle? Repeat, please.
Just to reconfirm.
No, the same angle,
Wants
please.
the same angle. I think this is where the referee will make a decision.
Yeah, move forward, move forward.
Chunchi
it's
not
knocked
managing
back.
to collect it cleanly, and
Trinity
also
players
look
hand.
at where
Yep.
Lisa
He's putting
Patirana
the
comes
downward
in.
pressure. Kome's try. You guys agree? Yep.
Well, we'll come back with a decision that will hush the Zahira College
back
crowd, hush the WhatsApp
And
groups.
it's a try.
That's the bonus point try for Trinity College. And who else? Akash Fernando, who has been in the walls today, Sudarshana. He's been everywhere. And boy, does he have no business to chase a kick like he did, and goes over to score the fourth try for Trinity. And now a bit of daylight between Trinity and Zahira. It's 30 points to 18 with the kick to come.
Just cross the road, you come to a crossroad of Sri Lanka's railway network, which slows down a lot of the trains, but not the express trains. And Trinity getting ahead of steam, 32 points to 18. It was close, yes, but the last 10 minutes, what can the Zahirians do? A 12-point lead for the defending champions. Their skipper finding the target. Which locomotive will lose a lot of steam as Zaim kicks deep. Virakon to Malik. Now Trinity will be looking to kick deep. Chunchi loses the footing. Now to Zahim. Kicks across. Altaf position beautifully. Puts in a little dink. Outside the 22. Zahim will have to go to the boot. Finds grass in middle of the Trinity back three. Yaddehige with space to run, has the pace, but good defensive work by the Zahirian defense. That's play on, but seems like referee Alexander has penalized Yaddehige that time.
I think it's for holding on, is it? Not too sure. Zahira wanted to take the quick tap, but now they are forced to go to the line out, and I think that's a blessing in disguise for the Zahirians. 32 points to 18. Zahira need to score. 10 minutes to go, and if there's any team in this league right now on current form that could bridge this gap, it's Zahira College, and maybe Yaddehige could have sent the ball out.
It needs to be released first. Abid, there was no clear release from the tackler, but Zahira with a golden opportunity inside Trinity's 22. Ishan with the throw in goes to number 6. Fabulous work by the Zahirian lifters. Zahira now rolling and going forward. Trinity managing to come through the middle and have brought it down. Collapsing is the call from referee Alexander. Advantage in favor of the Zahirians. Good defensive work by Trinity. Abdeen. Hamza as the first tackler. Now Samat tries to wriggle his way, no advantage. So referee will go back to the initial penalty. Samat with ball in hand. Takes it quickly. Here's Samat. Short of the line, reaches out, gets a try. Zahira back, just like that. Just fabulous work by the Zahirian number 8. Needed to strike hard, needed to strike fast, and they do exactly that. 23-32 with the conversion to come. Should they get the 2 points, it's a 7-point game here at Maradana.
Well, this game is anything but over. Anything but over. Have a look at Muzil Samad. Waiter took the tap. And who else to score the try for Zahira College? Arguably their best forward. Shaifullah Zulfikar, also a forward, gets the goal conversion. And just like that, it's back to a 7-point game, 32-25. And how many more twists in this tale do we have here at Maradana?
8 minutes to go on our clock. Twisting and turning has been this game. Just like the rail tracks that lead their way and make their way to Maradana.
Come quiet. Come quiet.
Trinity now need to respond. Zahira, one converted try away. Malik kicks deep. Here's fresh legs. Sending the ball to Zahim, who has been the preferred clearer. Altaf with the drop kick attempt. Doesn't find the mark. And they let it go. Zahira. Scrum from the place where Altaf attempted that drop goal.
32-25 now. Ball goes past the dead ball line, so it's going to be a scrum for Zahira College at halfway. Net gain for Zahira if the ball stayed in there, in the in-goal area. But Zahira just asked Abdul Malik to move for a second. And he's going to try that a couple of times to try and make this deficit more than one score.
So back to 22.
Oh, it's not a scrum, it's back to the
Well,
22.
The veteran here, both Abid and I said it's a scrum, but the veteran here said absolutely no way. It's a 22-meter dropout. And SW, you can't buy experience, and which is why you're the veteran.
Had to be a 22-meter dropout. It's an attempted drop kick at goal.
Here's another attempt at the drop kick, this time from Abdul Malik. It's touched. 0 offside lines here. Trinity get their chasers up. Hakim Chunchi puts a little kick, gets the footballing skills through. Here's Chunchi. Toes it forward once again. Oh, what an intervention. What an intervention from the skipper.
Fabulous. The clutch players all need to put their hand up. And Chunchi, the skipper, leading from the front for Zahira, showcasing his footballing skills. Absolutely doing it for Zahira. Line out for Trinity in their red.
Number 1 here.
Zahira will put pressure.
Quick throws. Come in. Quick bind.
They will put men up. Abdeen. Now, oh, miss ball, everybody missing it. Ishan comes away with it. And brilliant counter-ruck from Trinity College, and that's a penalty. They are going to be delighted with.
Number 19, side entry.
Side entry. Oh, Trinity's line out woes. Trinity's line out woes can really hurt them. Zahira pouncing on those balls, just couldn't get the numbers. Altaf this time looking to go flat, bringing play to the correct side of the field for the Trinitians. Zahira need to get out. Take a look at this. The clearance and Trinity committing the numbers onto that counter-ruck. Brilliant work, and then coming from the side was the Zahirian challenger. Will Trinity now hit this one? Opting to go to the back. A lot of dancing and reach out and passes to Zamat. Ball out from the ruck. Zahim puts ball to boot. Malik returns the favor. High hanging kick. Chunchi underneath. Doesn't call for mark, and that's a forward pass. Pressure telling, and Trinity making the difference, changing here in the last gasp of this game.
Well, you kick, you chase, you reap the benefit and you reap the rewards. Shan Altaf goes right after Abdul Malik's kick. Waited and bam! Right in the face of Hakim Chunchi, who was forced to pass that. And last 4 minutes of this game, Sudarshana. This is where good teams are separated from great. Which team has the grit to win this game? Changes coming in.
32 gone.
7 points separate the two teams. Trinity are on the part of the field that they want to be in. And they've got a scrum in center field, which their backs will look to try and do something out of. 3 minutes to go. And 3 minutes will decide who tops this table.
Trinity changing tracks at the correct time.
Come.
Center field scrum in front of the post. Achinta Jayasena will have his name written all over that ball.
I don't know about that. Trinity has just woken up. That's all I can say.
Jayasena with the carry next to Virakon, who needs to clear. Does just that. Quick ball to Vijay Kohn. Abdeen goes to ground. Who succumbs to a penalty yet again. To note, Zahira have been fabulous. Zahira have been incredible in getting to the ball and jackling it.
Well, one of the best schools rugby games I've seen. In terms of everything, in terms of the way they've played on the ground and how they've contested the breakdown and how Zahira have kicked and how Trinity have responded to that kick. Those kicks rather from Zahira. Have a look at this from Hamza Abdeen. Sits Hakim Chunchi down. And holding on, penalty given away. Zahira have got a line out. Their best asset.
Important line out here. 4-man call. Hamza checks back. That's overthrown by Zahira College. Not what the doctor ordered, and that's not going to be straight as well. Zahira thinks they have a go, but play will come back. It's a loud space here. Zahira think they have a free go. And Abdeen will be deflated. Everybody cheering them on. Half their crowd hasn't noticed, and referee Alexander is not amused.
It's not just the crowd that's cheering it.
There's a hooker throw.
Trinitians cheering it as well, applauding their team. There's the
So there's no advantage, right? Clear? Sir, time please. Okay. So what do you want?
So the Zahirians will come back. It's going to be a scrum for Trinity College.
Just come down.
How many minutes remaining? Altaf will ask the question for us.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes is what referee Alexander says.
The first thing hooker throw.
Trinity are in the lead. Zahira need a 5-pointer and a 2-pointer not to win the game but to equalize. And if they do equalize, boy, this season has been one hell of a season.
Udal take on with responsibility in hand. Nobody marking the short side.
Steady.
Yaddehige right behind this scrum. Vijay Kohn now to Malik. Veeravansa, Malik, Yaddehige. Shan Altaf, Shan Altaf will have the last say. Trinity College signs off and says, here's how champions play. Unbeaten up to now. Defending champions are not here for a train visit. They are an express. And to derail them, you got to be very, very special.
Yeah, I know, new knockout champions, defending champions, and also the most number of visits to Colombo. And they played it, they saw it, but not to be outdone by the Zahira players. They have been absolutely up to the game.
Well, fantastic showing from the Trinity backs there. If my eavesdropping is correct, I heard last move from referee Alexander. It's 37-25, clock in the red. And with this kick from Shan Altaf, goal conversion not through. And we have one last play remaining, 37-25. No goal conversion for Shan Altaf.
37-25. We need to decide on Swiss Tech perfect player of the match. And it has been a performance which has been fabulous by both the teams. What a tussle we've had. But Trinity's forwards, for me, made the difference. Achinta Jayasena, Nahil Jaya was fabulous. Didn't get his throws right, but in open play. Here's opportunity. Zahira. Will say, never say die. We will have our last say in this game and we'll collect. If we are going to lose this one, we'll collect both the bonus points.
Well, this is exactly why these two teams are unbeaten or have been unbeaten so far. They just never take the foot off the accelerator. Zahira College scored a try. I think it's Basit Feroz that has scored the try right off the kickoff.
So TMO. Wait.
Referee Alexander wanted to have a look at the footage. Will
check on the time.
Will time be the enemy for Zahira? Or will they have enough time for a last gasp? Is there enough time? Oh, brilliant. No problem there. Basit Feroz reaches out. No problem with the rounding.
Just want to check on this thing.
Looking at the collection here, Hamza Abdin was lifted. They didn't get the flight path of that Gilbert. Lost it back. Now here, the arriving player, did he lose it forward? Is what?
That's going backwards.
Referee Alexander is looking at. That's going backwards. That's a try for Zahira. 30-37. 4 tries scored. Within 7 points. So we'll get that bonus point as well. Keeping it interesting. Here's the conversion. Shaifullah to make it a 5-point game. And referee Alexander seems like deems there's a little more time to go.
It's the last play.
Last play of the game. This can decide who goes home victorious.
Last move.
If you thought it was over, there's still more drama here at Maradana. The clock in red here on our screens. Referee Alexander has called for last move. Malik kicks deep into the 22. Zahira will run for their lives. Abdin with a carry. Deep inside their own half are the Zahirians. Zahim with the kick. A little dink. And here's Trinity. Just need to kick this one out. Still want to play Trinity. Oh, hands on the ground. And that's a penalty. That's going to finish the game.
If Trinity take the three, they get rid of Zahira's losing bonus point.
I think take the tap, kick this one out, finish the game. And that is how it's going to finish. Unbeaten Trinitians continue their unbeaten streak. 2 games at home, 2 losses for Zahira. And we need to decide on Swiss Tech perfect player of the match. And I think, Abid, both of us are in agreement. Akash Fernando from Trinity. The number 5, absolute brilliant stuff from the lock. But what a delivery. Number 5, Akash Fernando. Trinity had to huff and puff, had to put in a big shift, but the Trinity engine is rolling away. Fabulous work. Coach Fasil not very happy. They may have gotten the win, but this is not the win Coach Marija wanted.
Well, what a test. What an absolute test. It was a test of everything. Of grit, of tactics, of mindset, of absolutely everything. Every single adjective you could think of. That was this game. As the Trinitians are swarmed here at Maradona. And there is just one unbeaten team remaining in the Dialog Schools Rugby League. And that is Trinity College Kandy. 37 points to 32. Coming into this game, Sudarshana, every single team that played against Trinity had to concede or lose the game by at least 20 points. And it was only Zahira that came close with a 9-point loss. But this game from Zahira College, well, you really have to take your hat off to the boys. Absolutely magnificent stuff from Zahira. But credit to Trinity.
Oh, if you are a Zahirian, you got to be proud. I mean, very, very proud, because this team had Trinity at the end of the stick. They were fabulous. They never gave up. And they really put this Trinity outfit to test like we haven't seen so far this season. What a fabulous performance by this Zahirian outfit, who had made history in this competition. That was the first try by Ahmad Arfat, who really put pressure on Trinity. Good thing for Trinity was that they went to their boot, Akash Fernando. This is where the game was really won for Trinity College, and I think you can't justify any other person being the Swiss Tech Perfect Player of the match. Samat with a reach-in try. The kicks came, the 2-pointers came, and then Sean Altaf, icing on the game. Trinitians would have thought their skipper is going to be the man who's going to have the last laugh. But Zahira said, no way, Jose. A try off the kickoff. Feroz, who's been fabulous, ran a similar try against the Peterites, having the last say. 32 points to 37, the key stats of the game. And Abid, what a game.
Well, what an absolute thriller. We were promised a thriller, and we got a thriller. 5 tries for Trinity College, 4 for Zahira, 3 conversions apiece, 2 penalties apiece. But it was that try, isn't it, from Akash Fernando that just completely took this game towards Trinity's side. In terms of momentum as well, it was 32-18 at one point. And if you talk about pendulums swinging, this was the ultimate. The absolute epitome of pendulum swings in rugby. And upcoming fixtures, boy, have we been treated to some amazing rugby this week. Week 8 has really delivered the goods. And tomorrow, Science College and Mahanama College lock horns at the Science College grounds in Mount Lavinia, and Prince of Wales College and Lumbini College at the Air Force grounds in Ratmalana. All these teams are battling it to stay out of relegation. Prince of Wales, of course, find themselves in bottom spot. Lumbini, an important game, as is for Mahanama College. Important games coming up in the Dialog Schools Rugby League. Week 8 was brilliant. Week 9, we will crown the Cup, Plate and Bowl champions. Wesley take on Royal College. St. Peter's take on Trinity College. Isipatana take on Zahira. 3 absolute humdinger of games. Sri Sumangala College take on St. Joseph's. That's for the plate championship. St. Thomas's take on St. Anthony's and Thurston take on Ananda. And to round off the Dialog Schools Rugby League, we have 3 bowl games. DS Senanayaka College taking on Mahanama, Kingswood College taking on Lumbini, and Science taking on Prince of Wales. With St. Peter's College winning the game against Royal College, we have to take it to the last week. No champion decided in the penultimate week. And we'll have to wait for one more week to see who is crowned the champions. Will it be Trinity? Will it be Zahira? Or will it be St. Peter's College? That's that here from the Zahira College grounds in Maradana. Zahira College have been taken down a peg by the unbeaten Trinitians. From myself, Abid Jamil, Sudarshana Piris and SW Chen, that's it from Maradana. Have yourselves a good night.
Built to withstand every season. Built to withstand every season. Modern designs, elegant finishes, made to match your style. Alumex handrails.
සේවක ඔබට විශේෂී දීවනාවක් ඕනෑම ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකක් මාස 12න් ටික ටික ගෙවන්න ගන්න. අවම මූලික ගෙවීම රුපියල් 6550 සිට ඔබ ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
Dama refresh when the train gotta go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්. Cavani.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
For passion, a competitive spirit. It's for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right, real energy.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Let's KFC! Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamare.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh. උස්වත්තු පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
සැරටම enjoy කරන්න party එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes, too fresh.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Higher inverter air conditioner. Be chilled in any heat moment.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Built for every season. Customizable. Lightweight. Made to last beautifully. Alumex fencing system.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh. Captain Cool, Captain Cool, Captain Cool.
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Black Knight Go. Pocket perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Higher inverter refrigerators. What a spectacular catch.
When the world says no access.
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari. Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari. Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංකික ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to ThePapare.
Welcome to the live broadcast from ThePapare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
ThePapare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.